Welcome to the series From Survival to Stability. I'm George Hove and I am your host. Now, in order to move from survival to stability, there are a series of steps that you need to take. We're going to cover these steps in episodes, so tune in and don't miss the next episode. Think of Tabo. He grows in a family of 6. The father is a public servant, a teacher. The mother is a housewife. Tabo goes in this setup where survival means learning to live on the least possible. That is the setup that many people grow up in. There is no one to influence them in terms of business. And at home, they are told to work hard so that they can tomorrow become teachers or tomorrow become public servants. Now, there's nothing wrong in becoming a teacher, but the challenge is the world today has shifted from what it was when we were growing up. So in order to move from scarcity to abundance, you then need to learn skills that you were not taught at home. And these skills can only be learned when you fix your mindset. So the first thing you need to do is to shift from scarcity to abundance. Learn to focus on abundance. Wealth is not a pie. You need to think of it as a garden where consumption produces seeds which can grow. And also, money is not evil. It doesn't mean that there are no evil people. There are rich people who are evil, but money in itself is not the problem. Learn to read books. Go for edutainment where you learn in an entertaining way. Attend seminars, attend courses, and invest in your mind. Then you need to move to a point where you increase the value of your skills. Invest in high income and high demand capabilities. Your earning power is your first and most important asset in the journey to shift from scarcity to abundance. Then you need to build your financial literacy. How you manage your finances is very important. You need to learn about cash flow management, leverage, taxation, real estate investment, stock market, risk management, market risks. Then you also need to know about the different types of ownership vehicles, such as the use of companies, trusts, or hybrid ownership structures. Then you also need to understand the importance of estate planning in order to protect your wealth and to be able to pass it on to the next generation. You need to understand the difference between income producing assets and income reducing assets. For example, the income producing assets could be real estate, stocks, or ETFs, whereas income reducing assets are like your home, your car, things that will take money away from your pocket. Importantly, you need to discover your investor DNA. There are investments that are a good fit for you and no one else. So know your risk tolerance, your goals, and your investment style. Avoid copying others. Not everything is for you. Invest in what you know. Thanks for watching. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Be sure to subscribe or follow to not miss the next nugget. See you in the next episode. Income is your engine for growth. Nuggets aboard. Learn, build, and thrive.